Are you a mother?
I am a mother by marriage.
By marriage, I see.
It was an effort by Marjorie Taylor Greene to belittle Randy Weingarten, who was a stepmom and the head of a teachers union.
As not a medical doctor, not a biological mother, and really not a teacher. People like you need to admit that you're just a political activist, not a teacher, not a mother, and not a medical doctor.
The reaction was swift. First, at the committee hearing, California Democrat Robert Garcia accused Greene of violating House rules.
The decorum of the attacks on the witness were unacceptable that the gentlelady from Georgia just did. And so it'd be nice if we didn't attack the witnesses, particularly when making a decision about whether or not she's a mother. You are a mother. Thank you for being a great parent. Thank you.
Your point of order.
Another Democrat, California's Paul Ruiz, moved to have Greene's comments stricken from the record.
Given that his point of order is recognized, and given that that was not just cruel personal attacks to Ms. Weingarten, who loves her children, it is reflective of the cruel personal attacks to any adopted mother or father who love their children. So I would kindly ask that those remarks be taken out of the record for the sake of all of the parents who have adopted a child and love them dearly and see them as their own.
It was not a violation of the House rules. However, your point of order is recognized.
While the Republican chair refused to strike the remarks, the firestorm over Greene was intense. Disgusting filth. Critics and adoptees blast Marjorie Taylor Greene's claim a stepmom is not a mother. Congressman Maxwell Frost tweeted, "My mom and dad adopted me at birth, and they are my parents. F you and your bigoted questions." A tech CEO wrote, "If my mother were alive today, she would cross the street twice to kick Marjorie Tuesday Greene's ass. She was not a biological mother. Rather, she was a loving woman who adopted my brother and I, gave us a home and a life. That's a mother." Another Twitter user wrote, "Marjorie Taylor Greene, I would like to let you know as an adopted child, I think that you are a piece of crap."
Excuse me, this is my time.
Remarkably, this is not the first time Greene has diminished adoptive mothers. In July 2022, soon after the U.S. Supreme Court revoked a woman's right to choose, a move supported by the right who insisted adoption is the answer to unwanted pregnancies, Greene referred to adoptive parents as fake.
Let's talk about children. Children are in the greatest danger in America today because traditional family values are being destroyed. Mm-hmm. The idea that mom and dad together, not fake mom and fake dad, but biological mom and biological dad.
Yeah. Are you a mother?
Greene's most recent take on non-biological mothers was not her only controversy this week. At another hearing, Greene argued against tackling climate change because of this.
People are not affecting climate change. You're going to tell me that back in the Ice Age, how much taxes did people pay and how many changes did governments make to melt the ice?
Technically, Greene is correct. There were no taxes as we know them during the Ice Ages, but that's because this geological time period predated the invention of agriculture, an essential step to creating fixed societies that could have a government or hierarchy capable of collecting taxes. Of course, all of that is too much for Marjorie Taylor Greene to understand. Instead, she is the human equivalent of a broken clock, which gets the time correct twice a day just because. Having somebody this ridiculously stupid sit on congressional committees is not a good look for America. And Greene shows the worst in humanity literally every time she opens her mouth. Just when you think Greene cannot stoop any lower, she diminishes non-biological moms. There are no words. Though the phrase that seems to be gaining traction is mother f***er. By the way, related to that, a racist in South Carolina called police on a black photographer. The black photographer delivered a hilarious verbal jab to the racist.
I don't have any kids. Good thing. Excuse me? Thank you, ma'am. Good thing what? Good thing I don't have any kids? You got something funny to say about me not having any kids? I just said it.
Then, when police arrived, the racist got a big surprise. Check out that video at the link below. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for joining us.